2025 is like a different kind of thing. Because what the fuck you mean, whenever you scroll social media, you're going to see 17-year-old, 12-year-old, 13-year-old building businesses, doing this, doing that, blah 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 blah. You know what? Of course, I'm also doing some kind of extraordinary things. But sometimes it's just extreme. We also want to do those things, right? It's not like our parents anymore. Whenever they live their lives, they wake up at 5 or 5:30, they go to play, they come home, they go to school, then they study, and it's on repeat. So it's basically easier. But we, the teens in 25, we have a upcoming swelling pressure that we have to be this, we have to do that, we have to be that. It's like a never-ending pressure is on us. The pressure comes from a lot of sides. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. For example, the academic, our parents, our families, and the social media itself. It's a whole big pressure. So in this video, I'm going to be talking on how to navigate your life as a teen. I'm going to be talking about the basics, so don't expect full deep dives on certain topics, but this is just going to be a very basic video. And I'm going to be answering 4 questions. How do I handle the pressure? What should my routine look like? What would the ideal one look like? And what should I eat? Because yes, your health matters, and relationship advice. Because I think every teen right now needs it. Not just wants it, but needs it. So getting back to first question, how do I handle the pressure? Ignore it. I know you're going to say it's easier said than done, but literally, the more complex you make the ignoring, the more complex it will be. So whatever something comes up, you just ignore it, because they are just the distractions. Suppose you want to write a book. Your goal is to write a book. Then a distraction comes. You see a teen online. They say they have built a business as a 17-year-old. You want to do that. So you slip off your track and go that side. Here again comes something. He has done this, XYZ. So you go this side, and your goal, it's left empty. Your goal doesn't have any of your percentage, while this business and this XYZ gets your 50%, or the other things get your 30%, 20%, etc. Your goals get only 1%, or sometimes nothing. So how do I ignore it? Let me tell you a story. So from my childhood, I was considered a gifted child. Okay, I was very good at academics. I'm an A grade student. I'm still am, but in class 6, my grades dropped, and I was so shocked that it dropped so much, like, down. I was literally like having a panic attack. My parents literally just went mad. Okay, and then that's why I went to isolation. Like, I thought I was not enough, I was not this, I was not that, and I scroll social media all day. And I see people doing this stuff, doing that, and I try different things. Instead of focusing on my one goal, which was to again increase my grades, I instead went on doing this, doing painting, doing dancing, doing singing, and my academic goals didn't get any percentage, and that's why the next exam of my class 6, I also had my marks downgraded. And then I was having enough, okay. So for the next exam, I blocked all the other distractions and all the other pressures. No matter how much pressuring it was to me, I ignored all that and then focused on my academic goal. I studied. From whenever I wake up, I go to my study table. I go to school, I study. I come home, I study. I bath, I study. I bath, then I study. Like, literally, on my 24 hours, I would study like 8 to 9 or 9 to 10 hours. I became so obsessed. And you know how much my marks increased? I went from 60% to 96% overnight. Even not overnight, but it would still be considered overnight. So, whatever your pressure is, just ignore it and focus on your one single goal, whatever you have. And what should my ideal routine should look like? I'm still learning, but right now, from my experience, what I think would be the ideal routine for a teen would be the 1991 rule. For the next 90 days, you spend your first 90 minutes of your day doing one most high ROI, high focus goal. So it isn't required because whenever you're a teen, you're much focused on your career, your academic, your personal goals. You have literally so many of them. You cannot just focus on one single one. But I want you to figure out what is the highest goal that after achieving that goal, you're going to be happy, you're going to be healthy, you are going to feel fulfilled, and you would not regret choosing this goal over another. I want to figure out the one goal like that. And whenever you wake up, I don't care if whenever you wake up, but just wake up between 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. because if you wake up early, you have an unfair advantage. I'm not saying that you should wake up, but if you wake up, you have an unfair advantage of achieving your goal, of doing things towards your goal. For example, today I have school, but I wake up at like 5:15 or 5:30, and that's why I'm recording this video for my future self. I want really people to know me. I want to help people because I know how much bad life could feel as a teen, and that's why I'm recording this before my school. I'm spending the 90 minutes of it. So whatever your goal is, choose one and spend your first 90 days, 90 minutes of your day doing this. And after the 90 minutes, go to school. Whenever you come to school, you eat your lunch, bat yourself. Also, if you have tuition, you go to tuition and then come home. And remember, you have to sleep at least 7 hours. Because if you sleep only 3 to 4 hours as a teen, I can see your health going very bad when you grow up. In your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, they're going to turn out very bad if you sleep 3 to 4 hours because your nervous system is the future self. Your nervous system that you have right now is going to be the same nervous system, the same body for your future self. And you wouldn't want to have a bad health when you grow up. So what should I eat? Yeah, because your health still matters. So you're going to eat any fruits. Every day you're going to eat minimum 3 fruits. And you're going to eat only one junk food. Mind it. I don't care what else you eat, but each day you're going to eat 3 different kinds of fruit of that specific season and one junk food. Also avoid if you can, but we know we have cravings, so eat one junk food. And we come to the most awaited one, the relationship advice. Before I tell you anything about relationships, I've been in more than 4 to 5 relationships in a single year. I wanted to see which one is good for me, which one is actually my type, and that's why I'm like, for 3 months I'm with this guy, then the next 3 months I'm with this, and the next 3 months I'm like with this, and that way I just jumped from one to each other, and I'm glad I did. I got experience of who you should choose in a relationship on, and how the relationship must be designed to make you have space for growth before most 20-year-olds. So I'm kind of proud of myself in that area, even though it's not, can I say that? But anyways, in your relationship, you shouldn't focus on who you love. Your partner should be someone that you neutrally trust. Like you must not be too much attached with the person, or you must not hate that much. You hate that person much. But that person, whoever your relationship with, I'm talking about the girls, right? Girls, whoever you're with, your partner must be the one loving you. I don't know about boys, but as a girl, the boy is going to make the relationship work. The boy has to do it. You are just here to give your presents to him, because literally the boys are not getting as much attention as much as you are giving to him. So he must make the relationship work. And if you do this, your relationship is going to be 100 times good. Also, my tip would be keep space. Whatever it is, keep space between you two. Because as a teen, it could hamper your study life, your personal life, your mental health, whatever it is. Trust me, I've seen people who are just so much attached to their boyfriend and their academics are just this. They were toppers when they were like little, this much, and then they slowly downgraded. And your personal life and mental health, same conditions. So I know you do not want to be that. So do make the boy work. Do make the other person, the guy of your relationship, have to make it work. And you both have to have space between you two, physical, mental, emotional, whatever it is, have space, because whenever you have space, you're going to feel much fulfilled and healthy and detached from the outcome of how your relationship is going to be turned out, and it's going to help you set the foundations for good because it is not hampering you. And here's something you could save or write down: your relationship is only good as much as it provides to your growth. I'm going to be ending this podcast now because my brother just woke up from sleep. You know, teen problems. Anyways, he wants the mobile right now. Okay. Also, make sure to subscribe to us or follow to us on whatever you're watching this on. And wait for the next episode. Also, follow our Instagram account for updates and sneak peeks and BTS, etc.